Hey y'all, so I had this situation happen this morning and I'm like, I need to get this on video so that I can remember this feeling, so that I can work my way through this, so that I can share this with other people. And then I'm like, well, why don't I just do it right now, like on video, and share this with you so you guys can be in with this revelation that I had this morning that I have a feeling is going to change everything in my life. And I hope that it changes everything for you as well. So here's what happened. Y'all know that I'm a life coach, a confidence coach for entrepreneurs, right? And so I help entrepreneurs with different things. And I actually had a client that had messaged me this morning, and they're actually meeting with a client and working on doing a closing, right? And so I'm responding back, coachy thing, all that kind of stuff, giving the good goods, right? But I've been listening this morning to Amanda Francis. And so, like, my hair's on fire, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm going, go, go. And her with manifesting, she is the manifesting queen, like, big time. And so, as I've been listening to it and like all the stuff going on in my head, well, then when I go to work with my client, this is the message that I gave her, which was a realization to me, like, whoa, this is good, right? This is something. So I wanted to get on and share it with you. So, like I said, they said that they're going to be, closing with a client this morning and stuff. And I'm like, oh my lands, how exciting. Can we just pause for a moment and be like, yes, look at you bringing in the client. Look at you calling in a client that you're going to be able to help them step into 2026 in such a strong way. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited for you, right? This is awesome. Congratulations. And then I said, and you're such a servant, providing this opportunity for them to work with someone who cares about this being a win win, to work with someone who has their best interest at heart. And then I continue with, and how incredible is that you're calling in the finances that you need by being available to serve someone in a way that's also going to elevate their finances. Do you see that? Do you see the ripple? Can you see it? You're manifesting financial increase for you, for your business partner, and for this client. And that's when, like, and it just started again for me. Like, I've got these, like, shivers across the back of my neck, and I'm just like, and going across my shoulders because that's it. That's it. Do you hear that? Can you feel that? Can you embody that? Look, I'm Amy May, confidence coach for entrepreneurs, right? Confidence and clarity. And I'm telling you, this was a clarity moment for me, right? This was a moment when it like came in and I just realized, if what we're doing out there is serving others, as Amanda Francis was saying this morning when I was going through her stuff, is that when we look at it and we understand that what we're calling in, what we need, what we're desiring is things to be able to help us to serve, when we realize and we acknowledge the fact that this is what is needed so that I can serve someone else, so that they can have what they need, right? When we look at it in that manner and realize that there is so much win. I mean, like, just that right there for my client. Like, listen to that. It is a win, 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 win. Who knows how many more wins, right? Because by me learning about it, I'm stoked, I'm excited, I'm proud. So there's a win there, right? So, like, that ripple effect goes even further. But look at the fact that if you have something, and I think that, excuse me, sorry about that. I'm recording this just like regular on my camera. I realized I'm not in TikTok because this phone that I'm using right now, I don't have TikTok downloaded on it, so I can't pause it. So sorry, you guys. I'm not going to go through and edit it. You're going to hear, the cough or the clearing the throat once in a while or whatever the case may be. But I can't not share this right now because I'm so excited about it, and I need this to listen to again because the world is out there, man. It's beating us up all the time. And how often is it that, we can lose track of when we have like a revelation like this, right? And we don't keep it at the forefront. It can disappear just with the stresses of life. And so that's why I wanted this video for me to be able to listen to watch, to be reminded of that moment of what I felt and what I realized that has been part of what has been kind of missing in what I'm feeling when I'm working on manifesting, when I'm working on calling in the things that I want and desire in my life, is that realization. Not just of how like good it is and how it's going to be great to have it and yada yada and whatever, but that servant part of it, and that fact of how good happening to me, or like this good happening to my client, how it's not stopping there. It's a ripple. It's a ripple, y'all. What kind of ripples can you have? What kind of ripples can you be making, not just in your life, but in the world around you? Because of these things that you desire to be able to do with your life. And so, really, like bringing it back around, I think I started to go off into it, and then I think that was when I coughed, but um, is when we're struggling to sell. Okay, sales. Oh man, don't go that direction. Like, right? Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Hang on. Okay, because this, I think, is a big key to it. It's a big key. Is if what we're selling, if we know, like not just think, but if we know that what we're selling is not just benefiting and helping us, it's helping them. And then when we really know that however we're helping them is helping others, how it can change everything. Everything. I mean, let's take something just like totally just to give you an example, because I know sometimes it helps when there's a story and I'm a storyteller. What can I say, right? So, but let's take for example, I'm actually going to throw my son in here, right? And so my son is Mike May. Mike made it easy, and he sells cars. He's up at Garber Auto Mall. You need to check him out if you're not already following him. If you're not getting your cars there, then hey, you need to do that. And if you have any questions about how to get a hold of him, message me. Okay. So there you go, Mike. Little plug for you in here. But let's talk about selling cars, because I think that that right there is going to be one of the best ways that I can help to visualize for you this story, right? So you think about it. My son's a car salesman. Okay. Yay. Car salesmen are out there to sell cars, right? Like that's what they do. What do? They sell cars. Well, how is that making a huge ripple out there, right? It's a good question. It's fair, right? Well, if we think about it, if Michael knows and believes that by him selling someone a car, that it's going to help them, that this car is going to be safer, perhaps, than the car that they just had. Maybe it was breaking down. Maybe there were other problems with it, right? That this car maybe is going to get them better gas mileage. I know he's done that as well. I know that he's helped people to, get out of a vehicle that, maybe wasn't the best vehicle for them, right? All these kind of things. So we're not going to go any deeper into all of that, but just the understanding. So now we have car salesman trying to sell a vehicle to someone, believing that selling that vehicle to someone is going to help that someone, right? Ends there. Wrong. Wrong. Wrong, guys. Come on, hang on. Let's look a little bit further. Here's the thing: selling that car to that person also makes more work for other people there at the dealership, right? Because now the title has to go through, right, Meg? All these other things that need to get done to have this car ready for delivery, right? And then this person takes this car. All right, so now they have this new car. They feel happier. They're excited about their new car. They're excited about what they've got. And so now they're showing it off to friends. They're uplifted. They're happy. The people that are around them are feeling that happy energy. So, boom, ripple, going a little bit further because it's helping other people that way, right? And then also, someone needs a ride or they need to go and do something. Maybe somebody bought the car because, they need to do a side gig and do some Uber and Uber Eats or whatever else, right? Like maybe that's what's going on, and maybe that's what's going to help to be able to have the extra money for Christmas, whatever the case may be. I mean, there's so many things that maybe they're able to give a neighbor a ride, who needed to go to the store. All these different things. So many things can happen from it. We can't, pick and choose like, oh, this is why it's going to be a blessing to so many other people. We don't know. But the possibility of how many more people that it's going to be a blessing to, that ripple can continue on and on. Maybe because it's a brand new car and they want to keep it really nice. Maybe now they're going to get a membership at the car wash down the road. So now the people who are working at the car wash have more people coming through. So there's more money coming through that way, right? Like there's so many things that can happen. So when I talk to you about sales and when I say how this makes a difference when you are helping and you are changing the world, then all of a sudden it shouldn't be so scary. And this realization of how we can manifest in and pull in the good and the things to be able to increase and expand our business and increase and expand our life and increase and expand the good that we can do and the good that we can do in this world. So I really hope that for you that you got the same thing that I got from this, that oh my gosh, we can change the world when we know that what we're doing is serving others, and how much that can help and how much gratitude we can have for that, and for us to be thankful at all times for all things that we have the opportunity to make this difference in the world. So, I'm Amy May, confidence coach for entrepreneurs. And again, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and I would love to work with you. Have a fabulous day. All right, bye.